Welcome to this segment of The Bridges. I'm really happy to have here with us today Sharon Richards. She is the Director of Early Intervention with Achieva. So Sharon, tell us a little bit about Achieva for those folks that maybe aren't aware of the organization within the Pittsburgh region.
Sure. Well, Achieva is a human services organization, non-for-profit, that works here in the Pittsburgh area. We provide services for folks cradle to grave, as we say. I am director of the Early Intervention Department. We start services with children who are coming first into the system, have a developmental delay. So typically, the Early Intervention Department is the first time that a parent has received or has been in need of these kinds of services. So we're kind of...
or engaged Achieva.
Correct.
For the first time.
For the first time, yes. We also provide residential supports. We provide community supports for folks vocationally. We also have our own workshops located at the Strip. We also provide advocacy supports, and also we have a family trust department that allows families who would like to put aside money for their children as their children grow older, without interfering with their current funding streams.
Question for you, since you're the Director of Early Intervention, how do a majority of the parents come to be in contact with Achieva? How is that accomplished?
Primarily, the families become aware of us or aware of a need for early intervention services is through the pediatrician's office.
Okay.
Children who are born prematurely, it could happen a little bit sooner than that. Typically, they would be informed by whatever their hospital of birth would be to get themselves involved in early intervention services.
Okay. So mainly through doctors and as a result of that.
Correct.
How many folks do you support in the region at this point?
Overall, the entire company, over 14,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a huge number as far as individuals. So someone's sitting here watching this right now, as the folks, as you say, cradle to grave, but as they get more of a working age, I think one of the most interesting things that we sort of talked about off air was some of the services that you actually provide businesses within the community, because a lot of these folks, when they get to working age, want to work, want to earn a living.
Oh, they absolutely do.
And actually do a very wonderful job at a lot of the services that they provide. So can you just share with us a few of those?
Right now in our Strip District plant, we provide mail service, bulk mailing services, and I honestly, I'm not sure how many contracts we have at this point, but it's a nice service for area businesses who are already in need of that services and perhaps are paying for that right now.
And I got to tell you, I've actually done Christy and I were lucky enough to do a tour of that facility, and it looks like
pretty
the
amazing.
back office of a post office.
Yeah, it really does. I actually
a mail sorting machine, the whole 9 yards.
It's fantastic. I actually know one of the young ladies who work over there, and she is a machine. You give her a task, and you can be guaranteed that whatever it is you need to do, that it's going to be done, and it's going to be done correctly.
What are some of the other services that you provide?
We have a pallet plant here in Bridgeville.
Okay.
That it's an astronomical number of pallets. So if you see a pallet on a loading dock someplace in the Pittsburgh area, chances are we made it.
Wow.
Yeah.
What else?
Cleaning and janitorial services.
Really? Okay.
Yes, we.
So if someone's sitting right now watching this, who's a small business owner, they can contact Achieva and have a contract to have their facilities cleaned.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes, and you'll have a crew of people who come through the door with a big smile on their face and they're happy to get working. Yes, absolutely.
Other services?
Also, landscaping and property maintenance.
Okay. Very nice. So if someone's watching this, for instance, that owns a development company or what have you, they could contract with Achieva to have them take care of the common areas and what have you. What's that include? I mean, does that include maintenance? What do they typically do?
Well, lawn care.
Lawn care, okay.
Snow removal, all those fun things that we all like to do.
Oh, I love doing it.
Yeah.
Awesome. So what are, what's, if someone's watching this and now understands Achieva and what they do and how much of an impact you have on the Pittsburgh region, 14,000 people is just unbelievable number. What is sort of the call to action? How can someone watching this video support not only Sharon Richards in early intervention, but Achieva overall?
Well, right now Achieva has begun its capital campaign.
Okay, what's that?
Well, the capital campaign is we are raising funds because, as we know, services for these families don't come inexpensively.
No.
And they are state supported. We do have, we utilize federal and state dollars.
And we've got cutbacks.
And unfortunately, this is typically an area that gets cut back first. So we are utilizing the capital campaign right now to be supportive in the areas that are not getting the full funding that they previously had been, but we still obviously want to continue to provide those supports for folks.
And a lot of times, and I'm certainly sure people who are watching this video know someone that's probably impacted by Achieva within the Pittsburgh region. But I think probably the other piece to it is, once again, if you're a business out there who's looking to market and what business isn't, and you've got a bulk mailing project that needs to go out, instead of killing your staff to get it, it's probably not a bad idea to contact Achieva. Also, the cleaning, the services. I mean, so that's revenue. I mean, there's two ways you can bring in money. There's revenue producing, and then there's gifting. And I think you've given us and the listener and watcher of this sort of both sides. So
great,
awesome stuff. Sharon, thank you so much for coming in today and sharing the Achieva story. Achieva. 14,000 folks in the area. If you're passionate about helping some of these folks, two sides to it. One, certainly gifting with all the state and federal cutbacks. Certainly organizations like this are needing funds and looking for additional funds. And it sounds like you've got, as you said, the capital campaign. But then the other side is revenue producing. This is not an organization that just takes money.
No, we are not.
They are looking to become self-supporting, and they're working towards that goal by having these services that they market and provide out to community and business owners within the community. So if you have a need for bulk mailing, cleaning, landscaping, certainly get a hold of them. Thank you once again for coming in. Appreciate your time.
Thanks very much.